Today we're installing our solar panels. So we got some of these Renogy brackets that we're gonna add to the sides of the solar panel so we can screw them into the top of the van. And then we have these branch connectors to connect the positives to the negatives. So we'll show you how we clip those in afterward. Got these off of Amazon. And I ordered these twice from a different supplier and the wrong thing came. So I had to keep ordering them until I finally got the right one. Then we have this gland that the wires feed through. Then we got some 10 gauge wire for the solar panels, the red and black, so positive and negative. That will run to the charge controller. So the ones like this are the female connectors, and then they feed to the positive male connector here. Same with these ones. This female connector, the negative, feeds into the two positive male connectors.
So right now we are, well, Tamara is trying to grab me a socket. We're trying to figure out what socket size these are. They're actually very specific and weird. I've tried 3/8, 7/16, they're not working. So she's just gonna hand me the case. We're putting on the solar panels today, and that's the project for today. Trying to figure out what way they fit best. So far it looks like the way they fit best is kind of going horizontal rather than vertical, which is, I would have preferred it the other way, but hey, this is what it looks like we're going to be doing here. So what I'm doing is this time I've learned from my past mistakes, and I'm just doing the tops first, and then I'll switch it around because it's easier once they're installed. And then they also, because they're pretty sharp actually, like they're thin enough from the material, it's almost like it cuts it a little bit, so don't want to be going into the paint. And what we did to overcome the socket issue, old school. No school like the old school. Just need to get these to a certain point. They don't need to be, I don't figure they need to be super tight. I want it so that they're not sliding around up here. That's all, because it's a slotted hole, and that slotted hole, when it's not tightened, it does slide, and I just don't want that happening. So I don't think they need to be impacted or anything. All right. I think I'll do is I'll just move this one over a little bit, just so that it's a little bit even weight distribution, even though I don't think they're that heavy. They don't really add that much weight. These cables are kind of irritating though, gotta be honest. We need to get that connector ASAP so that these things are not so silly. They keep wanting to go underneath the frame of the solar panel. That's getting irritating.
So we got both negatives wire of each solar panel connected to one bracket, and both positives of each solar panel connected to the positive. And now we have our 10-foot 10 gauge wire here. So now we can hook up positives to their positives. Again, the negatives to the negative. Make sure you hear that click sound. You know they're secured tight. Roll these on beforehand.
Can you just put this up there and make sure it doesn't leak everywhere? Okay. I'm gonna make a hole. Do you see the hole?
Yeah, I have to move my box over.
Also, once you move your box, I'm gonna hand you the silicone, and if you can just silicone the tips of the screws. Get the screws? It's okay. Just do the old-fashioned hold it, like you said. I would just get the, can you grab those, with the silicone, grab the screws? And then I'll once you're done, then I'm gonna go to the next, I'll drill a bigger hole. Let me know when you're ready and I'll do the next. I'm just gonna push the shavings down through the hole. Okay, I'm gonna go to a bigger bit, all right? Our 7/16 bit. Okay. Now, do we feed it through that, or do we like... Or do we just... Yeah, so we gotta get the jiggy, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're like drilling through some stone mat here.
Yeah, I figured as much because I saw it was giving me a lot of resistance. Oh, I don't actually want to make a big freaking hole. Just need a little one. What? Good? It's kind of like tar, that stuff, eh? The kill mat? What's that?
Are you putting it in a circle?
It's very hard.
Don't like keep making it bigger then.
No, I'm done now. No, it's very hard to do a circle. I don't have enough room. Like to spin the tool around. The solar panel's right here. They'd be in the way. So I think that is what we're gonna rock and roll for.
Okay, it's not quite a circle because we don't have a step drill or a proper way to really put it into a circle, but we have a hole. We just sprayed the corners of paint, and what we'll do if we get a grommet, we'll just cut it and kind of form it into this awkward shape, and then we'll put that panel on top. It. So here's the panels. They're all gone too. Got our wires running through to the underside, and there we go.